Meteorologist Joe Bastardi with your Blank Industries. What is this? The Winter Weather Weekly Update. I got to get that down. Like, make sure you keep me as your forecaster for the next 25 years. I'll get down the intro. Um, Here's your week one snow. There's nothing going on in the front of the week, but then the cold air starts to push, so you can see we're going to see a pretty good storm go up across the northern plains. Of course, the big headline is probably going to be what's going to happen in Florida Thursday, because I think there's going to be a hurricane down there. Now, the way I like doing stuff is, okay, let's get the hurricane to recurve, come up the East Coast, get the cold air to come in and have it snow on the western side. Don't laugh. That happened in 1963. Hurricane Ginny did 3 loops late in October off the South Atlantic coast, and then when it finally came up, the only death reported in the storm, which was not funny, was in Maine because they got a foot of snow on the western side of the hurricane. A roof collapsed on someone while they were sleeping. So it's heavy, wet snow. All right. So, crazy things can happen sometime at this time of the year. Here's what's going on in Canada and Alaska. Alaska's warming up, and a lot of times when it warms up in Alaska, they get a little bit more snow. It's like Greenland. Oh, look how warm it is at Greenland. Then you go look, it's snowing like crazy up there because warm is relative. All right, hope all your relatives are warm. Most of mine are. Some of them are cold. Only kidding. But you can see the snow, the northern U.S. snow cutting across southern Canada here, and then the cold air starts pushing. This is week one in the United States. So it's starting off very warm and turns colder at the end. Here's what's going on in Canada and Alaska. Notice how Alaska is warming up dramatically. The core of the cold pushes into southwest Canada. But look what happens week two. Yahoo for week two, which means get that kind of cold in mid-November. There's going to be some interesting things going on, right? Okay, good. Just want to we said things would change around mid-November. So if the models are agreeing with me, I'm darn sure going to bring it up. Of course, if they weren't agreeing with me, we just let them go, right? That's called selective verification. All right, that's it for now. Thank you very much for taking a look at this, and we'll be back next week. Keep an eye on your winter weather alerts, because later in the week things are going to start happening. Enjoy the weather. It's the only weather you got.